bringing you the flavor of the Midlands. Live from Columbia, this is Soda City Live.
Welcome back to Soda City Live. Parents in Lee County have an opportunity to beat the back-to-school crowds and prices this weekend. Youth organization Tomorrow's Leaders will be hosting a back-to-school bash in Bishopville, and they are encouraging parents to take advantage of this opportunity so they can use those funds for other things to help students to prepare for back-to-school, because supplies, they'll be taken care of. Joining me today is founder and executive director of Tomorrow's Leaders, Dr. Tracy Powell, and we're so glad to have you joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure. We have someone representing Lee County today.
Yes.
So excited. And before we talk about the drive, I want us to talk a little bit more about Tomorrow's Leaders, what it is, the purpose, and how people can get involved.
Okay. Thank you for having me. We are excited to have Lee County represented today. Tomorrow's Leaders is an organization I started basically out of need for the community. I started it because I saw so many of our children unable to express themselves verbally when they are facing conflict, when things are happening in their environment. So I wanted to create a safe environment for them to express themselves. So our mission is to teach self-expression through the written as well as verbal word. If you can't say it, write it. Tell someone, and we do that through our I Am a Leader campaign, where we teach children about self-confidence, about self-esteem, about how to express yourself through writing as well as drawing and other creative ways.
And you know, I really admire your passion for youth, and so I was wondering if you had like a background in education or something where you've dealt with children in the past that kind of inspired you to develop this organization.
I don't have a background in education work with youth. I do a lot of leadership training with adults who are also youth as well. They're just grown-up youth. But I think when we think about our youth, we have to start building our future leaders now.
Absolutely.
As young adults. And so I work so much with adult leaders, and I said, you know, how can I do some of this molding and shaping at a very earlier stage in life? And so that's how I really got my passion for speaking with young people, working with them, and really seeing their potential and letting them know that you don't have to wait until you're out of high school or all grown up to make a difference. You can do it right now in your home as well as community.
And you said a key word there, molding.
Yes,
because if you mold them now, you can shape them for the future. I absolutely love that. Now, if anyone's interested in getting involved with Tomorrow's Leader, how can they do that?
Well, there's two opportunities. One, of course, is I Am a Leader campaign. So if parents want to get their students involved, they can go to our website under programs, and there's a link to really sign their students up. We'll be launching again in 2024 to really have those educational sessions. And I say parents sign their students up because we want that parent engagement as well. All of our leadership sessions are also open to the parents, grandparents, siblings, because it's a community, and it takes a community to really build future leaders. For adults and organizations, we also have an advisory board that's launching in 2024. So under About Us on the Tomorrow's Leaders website, tomorrowsleaderssc.com, they can sign up there and let us know that they want to be a part of our advisory board or join us as a board member. We do have a secretary position open at this time, and we are more than happy to have not only people from Lee County, but also our surrounding counties join us as well to be board members, as well as to bring their children to the leadership trainings.
And you know, this weekend is the Back to School Bash, and it's also a great opportunity to introduce themselves to you and to kind of network and see if this is an organization that they would like to be a part of as well. So we're going to pull the details up about the Back to School Bash, and one thing I want to mention, this is specifically for people in Lee County.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our bash is focused on Lee County. Tomorrow's Leaders did not start out to do bashes, of course, but after the pandemic, we really wanted to meet our young people where they were, and there was so much unemployment. You know, they were ready to go back to school. We wanted to make sure that, again, from a leadership perspective, that they were ready. So we launched it, our first one last year, and it went very well. So we're doing it again on this Saturday, July the 15th, from 9 to 1 o'clock. Come early because it's going to be hot. And join us. We're giving out all kinds of school supplies, but that's also an opportunity to meet law enforcement that will be there, to meet the city and county council members, to meet our local businesses and organizations. So it's not just about grabbing and going, but it's about getting engaged and meeting people in a safe space to talk about additional needs that parents may have, to sign up for programs, and to give us feedback on what they need that was not there this year.
It's absolutely amazing. And I want to mention one thing that I realized was on the flyer, the students also must be present.
Yes, absolutely. It is definitely an event for the family. So we want the students to be there to get their school supplies, to hold them, to be able to say thank you, to give us feedback, but we also want this to be a family event. We have our DJ coming out, DJ Nature Boy will be there, so we may have some line dances and some fun stuff for the kids, but we really want it to be a collaborative family event that really demonstrates unity within our community.
Well, Dr. Parrow, thank you so much for sharing these details, and we'll make sure we share them on our website, SodaCityLive.com. So be sure to stick with us. We have much more coming up after this. But first, we're going to talk about a Jeep Club that is doing some amazing things. They have an upcoming show that's going to benefit children in children's homes. We'll be right back after this.